Now, first of all, I would just like to know how was the experience with regard to the paper that you set for English?
Yes, there was a reading comprehension. That's the first question. Then, sorry, first question was fill in the blanks by with the articles and prepositions. The second and third also as well the same pronoun. Um, the parts of speech, some parts of speech,
So
and
generally, was it?
sir,
No, I mean, just in general, was it
yeah,
okay?
it is it's easy than the last few years, sir. It's easy,
It's
absolutely, it's
relatively
easy.
easy.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
sure.
sir. Overall, it's easy, actually.
Overall, it's easy. Okay,
Overall, it's easy, but the time is a little bit issue. And
yeah.
the last part, we couldn't complete, actually.
Right. But I mean, yeah, I mean, that would be the nature of an examination. I mean, nobody goes for an examination and say that it was easy, but that's okay. But anyway, I hope that whatever we discuss, especially Sandamali madam was the one who discussed most of the things. So I hope that, those things went well for you, you know. Right. So I just wanted to know, right now, from your day-to-day work and your experience, what do you find difficult? Is it speaking or is it writing? Yes. What
I
do
I
Yeah,
think most of us the speaking module will be a little bit difficult,
yes,
and the sir knows well. We can write, think and write. The speaking is we can think and speak, right? So the
yeah,
speaking module is a little bit difficult.
difficult. Yeah, I guess now writing, especially with the invention of AI, invent of AI, I think you can easily manage the writing part, because you can find something similar and just need to change things here and there. But then I think the focus should be, because especially when you all, even if you are not selected, I know that everyone cannot be selected. But when you do get selected, I think even for those who are not selected, spoken English would be something very important for you to develop. And what is the way that you can develop? If you want to speak, what should you do? Yes.
We have to be keen in grammar first.
Is it? You have to be you have to be uh, like quite precise with your grammar. Is that what is really wanted? For me, if you want to speak, you should do one thing in particular, and that is the main thing you should do. What is that? Can someone tell me? If you need to speak, you should do one thing in particular. What should you do?
We have to practice.
You have to practice. You have to speak. Very good, Virajini. And how often do you engage in a discussion? Like, let's say within a week, within a day. How often do you speak in English with one another, or when you have to answer a superior? How often does it happen? Yes. Yes, Mr. Murthy.
Yes, there's a club called most probably I go for a meeting called Toastmaster International.
Yes.
Uh, it has twice a month.
Yes.
Third
Are
and
you a member? Are you a member of the
yes,
Toastmasters thing?
I have been a member last 1.5 decades, sir.
15 years now. Then you would have
Yes.
done maybe when I did it, like I couldn't finish, but there were like 10 types of speeches you had to do, and then you will get like one badge, and there are several pathways, and you can go.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now new pathways are there.
It-
Those days only one pathway. There are two pathways, and it has been expanded and extended. The what do you call the working and the learning both,
ah, right.
and the pathway has been expanded. The level 1, level 2, level 3, altogether level 5.
Right. Okay. So now first of all, I mean, just as a maybe icebreaker, right? Shall we
Yes.
start with something? I mean, if
Yeah.
everyone who is in the list can, join thereafter.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the flow may be a little broken when we do that, but ideally, when someone stops, someone has to take it from there and carry it forward. Right? I know that
Yes.
there are 51, maybe 10 by 10 we will do. I'll start on a topic, maybe
Yes.
speak for like 30 seconds, and where I left off, the other person can start, and then we will see how conversant you are, how compatible you are when it comes to the speaking. Shall we just give it a go? Then each and every one of you can get an assessment of yourself. I think that is most important. You need to know where you are, and then you can think about how to improve things.
Exactly.
Okay, may I start? I mean, I'll just keep time as well. I'll just speak for like maybe 30 seconds. And then maybe I will just tell the names. If they can go in the order, maybe after me, then Fauzina can go, right? Then 1, 2, 3 is here. A, B, C, I don't know, those are funny names. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, then A, N is there. AS12, ASE, Bhadra, Darshi, Dinesh. Likewise, can we go? So maybe
Yes,
even
sir.
we don't need a
Sir, would
particular
you?
order, but once I stop, someone has to start. Like when 10 people are done, we will switch the topic, okay? Just to see where you stand.
Yeah, got it. Sir, the thing is, sir is saying the what do you call round robin session. Am I right?
Yes, yes, it's a round
Yeah.
robin session. Yes.
Yeah. Is it 30 seconds or sir, 20 seconds?
We'll do for 30 seconds.
Okay, nice to hear. Okay, sir.
Okay, let me put the timer.
So, yeah, this is a thing we should talk about any topic.
Yeah,
Then
I'll
the
start. Then
last,
maybe
the
we can,
last word,
yes. So maybe
uttering the, yeah,
yeah, maybe we will change the modality a bit. So I'll
yeah,
be speaking about a particular topic and I'll be pointing out certain things, and you just need to start from there and add your thought, continue
yeah,
it, right? Try not to repeat things you said, and then just likewise we'll go till 10 people have spoken. This is just to see where you are, and just don't get something from the chat GPT. That is not going to help. If you are going to dictate something from, looking at your mobile, that won't
yes, sir.
work every time. So, okay, just let me go to my timer.
Yes, sir.
Maybe you can just say your name and just start to, say the things.
Yeah,
So I will start.
yes, sure.
Uh,
Secondly, the name has been what do you call mentioned that. Oh, what is the order, sir?
or I
The
think because now if I go by the list in the chat, I mean the participants, it keeps changing. So if I name one, then that person might not be there the next minute. So just in no particular order, but we will just go through. Then you can volunteer and just don't wait, but quickly we can go through. So I'll
exactly.
start right now with the advert of artificial intelligence. Learning of English itself has changed, and many people who found it difficult to write things find it rather easy to write because of the support that they can obtain from artificial intelligence. However, this cannot be said about speaking in English, where there are certain limitations in utilizing artificial intelligence. Next.
Yeah. Next should be the word. We can use that grammar next for a preposition, and but I must mention here the nice words. Sir has nice method you have used here, and we can improve that the certain method. We can improve our skill, listening skill. The last word utterance by the previous speaker, that word must be caught by the following speaker. That is called round robin session. It is a really fantastic and very interesting.
Next one. Next one. So somebody has to start, please. Somebody has to start, yes? Anyone? So no one's willing to speak, is it? Okay, what about A.A.N? Yes, A.A.N.
Faustana didn't get the point. If not, Faustana, normally Faustana starts. The last word uttered by the previous speaker, it must be that's the first word to you, Faustana. It's called round robin session. You can start that.
Yeah, even without that, that's okay. Even without that, Murthy, we'll give an exception today. Just continue.
Yeah.
Continue the
Sure.
dialogue, yes? I see a great deal of reluctance.
Yes, no, Faustana, you're not audible. You switch on the mic. Faustana.
Okay, maybe she might be having an issue with the mic.
Oh, sometime.
Yeah, in the meantime, Lahiru, any thoughts? Would you like
Yes,
to? Yes,
yeah,
Lahiru.
there's the another enthusiastic girl called Kaushalya.
Yes, Kaushalya, what about you? And someone out there, now this should be the issue, right? This should be the issue, but I mean, at least today everyone has to speak and say something. Lahiru, yes? Maybe you can even say hi or good evening. Okay, what about Danushka Bandara? Danushka, no. Okay, what about EEF 583? EEF 583? What about Darshi? And I hope at least I am audible. Huh? What about Salia? Now then,
Yes, sir.
yes,
Sir,
Salia. Yes,
can I start, sir?
yes, Salia.
Sir, you talk about recently popular topic. It's about AI technology. So we saw many applications in AI technology. Some AI related vehicles and machineries. Some AI generated computer programs. We get more opportunities in AI industry. And that's very popular topic. We can talk more about this topic, and also we can talk with AIs and improve our English knowledge, and we can gain support for our exams. Can anybody continue?
Yes, very good. Then, Sali, where do you work and what kind of work you have to carry out?
I work for University of Colombo.
Which branch do you are you attached to?
Science faculty.
Very good, very good. Now, the way you spoke is quite good. It's clear. Your language is clear. Your ideas are clear. I think that is the level that then that is the command that is appropriate for anyone who would be taking the
Thank you,
position
sir.
of a AR, because it's not about showing that you are very much conversant in English. It's about having the ability to utilize English in your day-to-day work, and that is what you should practice. Uh, uh, Anyone else? I mean, now this is the biggest issue I see with English, is that not many people speak of it, right? Now you think that you can do it, but you are very much reluctant to speak. And as long as you are reluctant to speak, things won't feel natural. Now you would have a interview in English, and then the command of your English will be tested. And for that, you need to feel comfortable speaking to an audience. And the only way that you are going to feel comfortable is if you speak. Now, I mean, even for me to get an idea, fair idea about where you stand, you have to speak, right? And express your thoughts. At least maybe not on AI if it is difficult, but where do you find yourself when it comes to speaking English? What are the difficulties you face? And if you are good at it, how you became good at it, those things at least you can share something that would be most welcome, right? Kaushalya, would you like to speak?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Talking about AI technology, I think the technology is used in each and every industry nowadays. Talking about our day-to-day office work, actually, I think AI technology helps a lot. I mean, if actually a person is much uh, not much familiar with writing memos or writing letters or writing something in English, especially in English, he or she can very easily create what he or she wants with this technology. Now, it's not helpful in exams, but to do your day-to-day office work, it's very helpful. Also, I am working in a library, so I have to say another side of this AI. AI is
Yes.
not allowed in, I mean, academic writing. So I think in most
Why you say
universities,
that? Why you think that it is not allowed in academic writing?
not allowed means I don't know, it's 100% not allowed.
Yes.
That plagiarism
Yes.
uh, is prohibited no in academic writing. But
Yes.
to detect plagiarism, it is also they use this AI technology to detect. I mean,
That's a
those.
very good point. Now, in plagiarism, first of all, we need to see whether AI generated work can be considered as plagiarism. That's another thing. Because there was an interesting judgment in India where it said that within the definition of plagiarism, AI generated works, whether they fall or not fall, is a questionable thing, right?
Yes.
And the way you speak, you are very much confident about what you are saying. And even though I didn't specifically want you to speak on AI itself, because I think sometimes people might find it difficult, I think this is what you really need. Now, in English, never worry about whether you are grammatically correct or not. Are you grammatically correct in Sinhala? Who can say that you speak grammatically correct Sinhala? No one can say that. I don't think anyone here can say that. But you never care. But you are afraid that you might make a mistake when you speak in English, and therefore you never speak. That's not a good idea, right? And the only way that you can improve speaking is if you speak. And both Salia and Kaushalya, I think you have a very good command in English. And remember that you will not be asked to explain rocket science when you become AR or AB. You will be asked to explain what is within your scope. And that too, not in a way, of giving a lecture, but so that you know what you are saying and you can communicate that in a way with sufficient amount of words, having a sufficient vocabulary, right, to convey your idea. That is what you need. Language is there to convey your idea. I think both of you are, I can see that you have that capability. But others also just, what about Darshi? Can you speak up? Yes? Darshi, are you there? What about EEF 583? Are you there? Double EF 583? What about then AS012? But you have to be helpful here, right? I mean, I'm taking this. I know that I took some time. I apologize for that. Yes, Rasika? Yes, Rasika? Oh, Rasika, I don't know.
Yes,
Yes,
I
Rasika.
can talk about few things about the artificial AI
Yes,
technology.
yes.
It is being played a key role at the present world, especially uh, modern technology is day by day is changing. So therefore, we adhere the new technologies as a newly we are proposing to recruit appoint as a ARO ABO in Unisys system. Therefore, we should be able to gather the newest technology from the outside sources. So therefore, I think AI technology is most important for us. It is the latest technology of the modern world. So yes, everything is our documentary works and work carry out as a executive staff. I think this is the greatest opportunity for us to deploy our talent to the rest of the subordinate staff. So then I think
Yes.
definitely the AI technology being played the key role for the as far as concern our the employment as well as future employment. We are hoping to uh, 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 work as a assistant SRO, assistant Bursa in the university system. So and auditor. So then I think the most important thing for updating our the knowledge according to the AI technology. So that's my opinion, sir.
Very good, Rasika. I think again, very much conversant with the language and very much able to communicate your thoughts. I think that is what we really want to see. And where do you work, Rasika?
Sir, I am University Peradini, sir.
Then we are working at University of Peradin. Okay, right? That's really
Yes, sir.
good. Others now, I mean, I really don't know. Unless you speak, I really don't know where you are. I can only imagine two things that you find this to be quite boring and that not relevant because you are very much conversant with speaking in English. Or otherwise, you are very much uncomfortable to speak. But in either case, if you don't speak, then I don't think we can really, do much. There's no point of listening to me. I need to listen to you. Kumari, can you share your thoughts? Are you there, Kumari? Anyone? Murthy, any idea now? What can I do? I mean, were you expecting me to go through something, regarding grammar, or what? What were you
Uh,
expecting?
So, grammar also very important, and the vocabulary. Vocabulary is very important, sir, knows well.
Yes.
Uh,
But then when it comes to speaking, if you don't speak, how can I help or how can I do anything about it?
yes, it's true. It's fact. I agree. They must speak.
Yes.
So, AI is the most valuable tool in this IT field in nowadays, because it is very helpful for the our day-to-day life
Yes.
to handle the our normal works. There are many AI tools in the IT fields nowadays. ChatGPT, Google Gemini, Cloud, and many other things are in the IT field. Most of people are thinking the AI is threat for the IT field because of the because of the IT field persons, but it's not happened not happened as a threat for the IT persons, because the tools are developed by them.
So
So
are you also an IT person?
no, sir.
Right. And where do you work?
I'm Vedaniya.
University of K.A.A.N. Again, very good. I think this is what we want to see, that you are able to express your ideas, you are able to communicate, and you are able to get your idea across to the other party. Right. And
Yes.
I don't know what you really expected from me, but I always wanted to, do something with speaking, because for the simple fact that there are a lot of things that you can do when it comes to writing, right? You can even write by yourself. Well, you can speak on your own, but I don't think it will make much sense. But in order to get a proper evaluation of where you stand, I don't know why you are reluctant to speak. What is the reason? Any particular reason why you are very much reluctant to speak? There are a lot of people here, right? But why this reluctancy?
Hello, excuse me,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Hello.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
my connection was unstable. Now I joined in another device.
Yes,
Is it okay if
yes,
I
yes, yes.
talk
I can
about
see.
it? Yeah.
Yes, please share your thoughts.
This artificial intelligence is a development of computer systems capable of performing tasks that is something similar to human being, such as it can, for example, it recognize speech, making decision, and identify some patterns, and it directs how the thing should be. It's a term actually wide variety, includes a variety of technologies, including coding and analyzing in machine learning and everything. Some people
Yes.
actually these days, some people, lot of people, they depends on that. But some people tell it is not 100% good, because we will our own thinking and pattern will be reduced if we depend for everything in this artificial intelligence. So that is a small disadvantage. And nowadays, lot of students, they use this to prepare their thesis and final year project without using their own knowledge. And they should avoid this habit actually. But beyond that, it is very easy, it is very useful, not easy, it is very useful for the current generation. That's all, sir.
Very good. Yes. How often do you engage in a discussion in English in your day-to-day work? Do you do it
Actually, it's rare.
often? Yes.
It's rare actually, because in our environment for meetings and that kind of purpose we involve. Otherwise, not much involved actually.
So I think that's one thing you can, without any cost, without any addition, you can improve on that. Each one of you can help one another by engaging in a discussion. I think that's very important. And again, I can't say I'm disappointed, because I don't know the exact reasons why people are reluctant to speak here. But those who did speak can see that it's confidence. What really matters is the confidence, whether you are confident enough to speak in front of someone. Now, in this occasion, though you are not there physically, at least virtually, there are around 40 people here. So that in itself is a skill. So you might have the best vocabulary. You might know the grammar like English teacher. But still, if you lack the confidence, the competency, then you are really not going to speak in it. So I do find with the limited experience that I have, people often excel, not excel, at least when compared to speaking, people can and they do write better English. But when it comes to speaking, sometimes people do speak, not speak actually. They find it difficult to speak compared to their writing. Now, I mean, I like to know from you, right? What are the difficulties? What are the barriers you find in improving your spoken English? Yes,
Sir, excuse me,
Shashikaran,
sir.
yes,
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 yes, yes, sir. Sir, we are
Shashikaran, right?
now. Yes, yes, Sashukaran,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Sir, we are now we are talking about the artificial intelligence.
yes.
The artificial intelligence is a very important tools in nowadays and all around the world. In artificial intelligence create many 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 challenges and many learning process and teaching process they have, and there are many tools available in the information technology, and it helps task task like the routing task like administration and admission, the granting attendance, fee collection, and online system reduce the paperwork and save the time, sir. and we can use for the artificial intelligence AI. We can reduce lot of time we can save.
Yes.
And
Now you yourself use artificial intelligence in your day-to-day work?
yes,
Right. And you are also from Peradeniya?
no, sir. I'm in Eastern University medical faculty.
Right. Very good. And how do you improve your English? How often do you engage in English? Like in engaging in the sense, like how often do you get to speak in English with someone else?
Yes.
I mean, do you get it often? Like, do you take minutes of meetings or you
No, sir.
no?
No, sir. No. Earlier, I work with a non-government organization. At that time, non-government organization, NGO, INGO.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
that time
That gave you the exposure, right?
yes,
That
yes,
gave you- yes.
yes. At the time, I speaking with foreigners and a lot of friends are from in out of district. In single friends, most of friends we have. At the time, we are talking.
Right. So, Murthy, the Murthy now, will the others speak? Otherwise, I don't see much point of carrying on with this lecture. Then I think I have to. Yes, Virajini. Yes.
Shall I talking about artificial
Yes.
intelligence?
Yes, definitely.
Today, we are talking about artificial intelligence. I think artificial intelligence changed today worlds. We use it our day-to-day English and also learning and teaching process in academic and examination matters. I also use AI technology in my workplace. I use ChatGPT for my in my workplace. It helps to do our works efficiency, accuracy, and correctly. And also, but in my opinion, there is a good side and both bad side also. Uh, we, we don't. I think we don't addicted to artificial intelligence. We also use our own thoughts to share our ideas and not to depend on AI technology.
Right. That's a very nice thought. And where do you work, Virajini?
As a Sri Pali campus, I work.
Right. Very good. And how often do you get the opportunity to speak in English?
In my workplace, sometimes use. At the meeting, we use English.
But how often do you speak in English with your colleagues?
Mm, normally we use Sinhala language, but in our writing we use English in our writing process, but we normally use in speaking we don't use English. We use normally Sinhala language.
Yes, otherwise it might seem little odd, but you will now. Where would you feel more comfortable speaking English? Someone who is familiar to you, or someone who is unfamiliar to you?
Mm. Both, I think.
Don't mind.
We can.
I mean, I'm asking now, Viranji,
Yes, sir.
if you had to speak in English, would you prefer to speak with me, or let's say someone from Sri Pali, let's say a close colleague of yours? Who will you feel comfortable?
Mm, I think I prefer my colleague.
Yeah, why? Because then the colleague will know your level of English, and
Yeah,
even if something
yeah,
happens,
because
yes.
he knows my level, and
That is the thing. So then you
that
should start from where you feel comfortable, and that is your workplace and your colleague.
yes,
You should engage, maybe not every day, not all day, but at least for a specific period of time, be 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever that may be. If you use English in your day-to-day communication, it will help you to improve. And the other thing I want to tell you is that you don't need to speak fast. Even I did that
yes,
to show that you are good with English, you are conversant with English. You don't need to do that. You can speak at your own speed. Most important thing is that you are able to get your idea across to the other.
yes, I
It
got the
need
idea.
not be, yes, it need not be 100% grammatically correct. As now we know as a rule, if you use the word he, the verb has to be ending with s. So it is not he work every day, he works every day, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
But it doesn't matter whether you say he work every day or he works every day, because he works or he works. You get the idea. That is what you need to master first. Then you can find you. And those who spoke today, maybe some will speak in little bit of a time, but you can be happy that you spoke in front of 40 odd people. Though they are not physically there, that is what you really want, to speak and to be okay with making a mistake. If you think that, oh, I don't want to speak because I might make a mistake, then you are never going to speak. Because why? You're always going to think about whether you are going to make a mistake or not. Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
I
sir.
would like to know from you. Now, in the English class, now I am not an English lecturer, right? But maybe I can help you with your spoken English. But for spoken English, there is no point of doing any sort of writing. You need to speak. And what were your expectations when you joined today? I know that you are maybe busier than me. What were you expecting? Like a traditional class where I would dictate things and maybe do some activities related to English grammar? Or you had no idea? Or what was your expectation? Okay, Darshi, before we create a WhatsApp group, can you share your thoughts here?
Sir,
Yes, Darshi? Darshi is here. Yes, yes. Is it you?
no, I'm Fauzina. So I want to point out one thing, sir. Actually, in the university environment, when we move with the academic staff, then there's a chance to talk English, and they also encourage us, especially
Yes.
when we talk with non-academic staff. They are comfortable to talk in mother language. That's the main problem actually when we deal with academic staff for certain meetings and other matters. Then we have a chance to talk, and we can improve our skill as well. But in mostly we are involved in administrative related things also. Then in that case, it's a bit difficult because almost everyone use their mother language now. That's why they don't feel comfortable actually, even when we use talk English. It's not sometimes practical most of the time. But moving with academic stuff, when we deal with meetings and other related works, then it's okay. But for other stuff, very less chances to deal with them.
But having said that, I think it is always important that you engage yourself in spoken English. Because if you don't speak, we don't have an alternate.
Yes, sir, that's
Now, writing, you can manage somehow. You have lot of space and you can think more than what you can do when you are going to speak. Because speaking, you have to think, and there are a few things that to do at once. Be writing, you can delete as well, but once you speak, once you have said something, once you have made a mistake, it's not possible for you to delete it. You can correct it, but the other person will know. But that is okay. You have to accept that you will make mistakes, and that is okay. And now, Darshi, are you there? No. I have put a message, but I don't. I mean, if you can speak, that would be great. If not, can't help. But maybe you can share some of your thoughts as well. But now, those who did not speak, maybe can you tell me what do you expect from me? What do you want to learn from me? Yes.
So whatever you can teach
Please.
us, we accept.
But again, I think if you can tell me something specific, what's your good name? There are a lot of yes. What's your good name? EH.
My name is Kapila. I am from University of Colombo.
Very good. And where do you work? Which
I am
department?
working in Postgraduate Institute of Medicine. University.
Yeah, very good. And
Yes, sir. It is.
yes.
We are accepting our knowledge improve and how
But yeah, I also
we
interested.
express
Yes.
our ideas to the society or some. Yeah, our English flow is not vocabulary flow is not enough for us. And we
Why do
think
you think that is? Why do you think that is? Why do you feel that your vocabulary is not vast, so that you don't have many words to speak of?
we adequately using English. Always not using.
That is the thing. Now, when it comes to spoken English in particular, again, in English language, there are 100 words, 100 or 150 words, that if you can manage with those, I think most things can be managed.
Yes, we can manage, but we are afraid then it's go
No, I
high.
mean, now you, Mr. Kapil, now you decided to, speak today, right? And before
Yes, I can explain.
yes. What made you speak out? Why did you want to speak out? What was the reason?
No, sir, it's not reason. I like speak English, but
Then I
English
think
speaking fluent.
that's okay. I mean, what do you mean by fluency? What is fluent for you might not be fluent for someone else.
Yes.
So one of the misconceptions in English is that you need to speak fast, that you need to use different words that the others can't understand. That's a misconception. That is a lie.
Yes.
When you are using a language, the most important thing is that you are able to communicate your idea across to the other. If that can be done, whether you make grammatical mistakes, whether you speak too slowly, whether you speak too fast, or whether you speak in a manner that is not understandable, none of that will matter as long as you can get your idea across to the other part. That is the most important.
Yes, sir.
So again, very good that you have the ability to speak in front of you. And especially to speak in front of, I mean, we are not physically there, but to a person that you do not know. And never be afraid that you are going to be judged, because if you are going to be judged, then that is not a problem for you, but a problem for the person who is making such a judgment. Because all you should care about, be very practical, is are you able to communicate your idea across in an understandable manner to the other part? If that can be achieved, that is more than it.
Yes, sir.
Right. I would like to hear from you. What kind of a thing would you expect from me? And any special things that you would want to ask from me? Like anything from your end? Because otherwise, I don't want to take 1.5 hours of my time as well as yours on something that is, not much used.
Sir, excuse me.
Yes, Mr. Murthy.
Sir, there's a big enemy. We have that. Most of us, we have a big enemy. It's
Yes.
nice enemy. That's you can rid of from the certain problem. Many of us feel nervous, sir, afraid, or making mistakes, or being laughed at. That is the fear is the big enemy. The shyness is the big enemy. So this reduces the confidence and fluency. This is the truth. So we need that. We need your help uh, to the rid of from the fear and shyness. That's the thing we need, sir. Many, sir knows well, sir understood well. Many of us feel nervous, and sir, the more one thing,
Yes.
sir frequently ask the questions. The lack of practice is the other enemy, the other barrier. Speaking needs daily practice, sir knows well. We understood. But many of us only studying this in books. Those days, once I must say that I learned Sinhala in written language. Those days. Without really conversation, fluency is hard to develop, sir. It's true. It's fact. So we need your help. Thank you, sir.
Yes. But for me to help you, you also need to speak up. Otherwise, how can I help you if you do not speak?
And agree, 100%. Absolutely, totally agree.
Yes.
Yes, at this point, the speaking is very important for us because our next stage is whoever passed in this exam, they have to face the interview, no, sir?
Yes.
That's why rather than doing grammar and other written parts like we already did, now this stage we have to improve our this thing talking skill and get rid from the shyness actually.
Yes, but if you remain muted, I don't think you can get rid of the fear or the shyness or having butterflies in your stomach.
As today is the first class, maybe like
Yes.
this, I think they will
But
talk.
I think since you are in a class, that is more reason why you should speak. Because this is a class, no, this is nothing to do with actual work. So you can make a lot of mistakes and don't be afraid to be judged by others. I mean, others shouldn't judge, but again, we can't change what the others are doing. But it is you who are, who is responsible for your own improvement because no one else can do it for you. Because I mean,
Exactly.
yes, if it is writing, maybe someone else can do it for you. But if when it comes to spoken English, I don't think we have the technology still that someone else can do it on your behalf. So then again, I think within the group itself, you will have to think about what is the best way that you can conduct this kind of classes. And we have to be mindful about the time, which is important for you and me both. We all have only 24 hours. So think about it. Maybe plan in a way that you can have some sessions where you will practice speaking. Right. Other than that, I don't think you can. You cannot really speak by reading books. Right? If you want to speak, you need to engage in a dialogue, engage in a conversation. Then only will you be able to improve on it. But maybe next day I do kindly request that there should be more people who should speak up, who should express themselves, and who should engage in a conversation with the others. So then, shall we plan like that? That we will even maybe 20 persons per session. Maybe I can do like once a week. Or maybe the numbers could be more even, but then again, just to have some practice. And the practice should also happen among the peers, between you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, that's good.
And don't be afraid that you will make mistakes. It's not that you are only making mistakes in English language. You will be making many mistakes in single language, but you simply don't care because sometimes you think that not knowing Sinhala is something for no. Some people might think, okay, I don't know Sinhala. That means I'm a posh person. No, that's not the way. But no one really criticize you. Oh, you don't have that fear of being criticized for making something wrong when you're using some other language, but not for English. Any suggestions from you how this class should be conducted? What modalities should I follow? Or any changes you propose? Anything?
Well,
Yes, sir.
I am Mr. Sasiharan from Eastern University. As I am a
Yes.
technical officer attached to the
Yes.
Faculty of Technology
Yes.
in one of the laboratory.
Yes.
I want to expect my spoken English
Yes.
through the how to use the passive voice in the speaking time. Speaking time. When I speaking time, I want to use the passive voice. At the time, what is the techniques are we are going to use? I want to learn about that. And another thing, if conditional speeches, if conditional clauses, what is the time we are going to use? What is the purpose? And conjunction, how to connect with the conjunction in our spoken time. That also I want to improve through this session.
Okay. So that basically you need to learn about the rules, isn't it?
Yes, sir, definitely.
To be frank, it's less common to speak in passive voice than to write in it. And if you can ask whether the way that you have put a sentence, whether it is correct or whether it needs to be improved likewise, or if it is wrong, then if it is to be corrected, maybe you can provide me with an example that you are maybe, but again, that is really not spoken English. Now, the use of if, conditional clauses. Now, that has to do with the grammar, but spoken English is a different, it's a different kettle of fish. It's not about necessarily knowing the rules. Knowing the rules definitely helps, but it is about getting engaged, being engaged, speaking to someone. And again, let me say again and again, it is okay to make mistakes and it is okay to be wrong about certain. But there's no harm. The only harm would be if you don't correct yourself while knowing that you are wrong. Any modality you would expect from me to conduct these sessions? And what is the way you prefer? You want me to do all the talking, all the speaking, and you just want to write something and maybe correct your grammar? Is that what you expect? And you have to tell me what is your expectation from me, Mr. Murthy. You have to maybe not
Yes, sir.
you have to survey, but just get to know from them what is the expectation from them.
Yes, sir. Just I have categorized 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 categories. The thing is, we have the problem like this. I caught that the lack of vocabulary. It means not knowing enough words makes it hard to express ideas. So the
Yes.
vocabulary, learner, we may repeat the same words instead of the using better ones. The second thing is the while ago colleague says that the grammar problem.
Yes.
English grammar rules can be confusing. It means the parts of speech or the tenses, articles, preposition like that. He said that the passive voice. Likewise, so mistakes can made sentence unclear. So the third one, the pronunciation. I have seen that the Tamil, pronunciation issues. Some English sounds don't exist in our mother tongue. Uh, it means accent. Come, he, come, see, it, like that. Action and the
I think,
intonation.
yes, Mr. Murthy, now
Yeah,
you don't really think about the rules of grammar when you speak, because then it will be too much of information for your brain to process.
exactly. Absolutely correct, sir.
So the best thing to do and the thing that you should think about is, irrespective of whether you are grammatically correct or not,
Yeah.
right, whether you are able to convey your idea to the other party so that the other party understands and is able to give a reply, right?
Understood. Understood.
That's the thing you need with spoken English.
Yes, sir.
You might speak very fondly and so many words that you may even use, but none of it's really going to matter. What matters is whether you are able to communicate to the other party and whether the other party is able to understand what you have said and to maybe give a reply. That is the most important. Maybe I don't think today, I don't feel like the class was much of a success because I think many people did not speak. But Murthy, then think about it. Just what is the best way, what is the best modality
Sure.
to
So
continue with
as you
class?
said, a
Yes,
group of 20 people, that will be the better idea, no?
that will be better idea. Okay.
I
So
hope.
you are M20s. That's why you are asking for 20 people.
No, no, as you suggested, sir.
And what's your good name and where do you work?
From Jaffna University.
Okay, but I don't, I don't feel like you would need much help with your spoken English. You already have a good command. And have you improved or how you, let's say, learned it? Any hints or any thoughts that you?
Yeah, we have so many single students and we speak to them in English only, as we
Ah,
don't know single.
right. Then it was more of a, something you had to do rather than a choice, right? You had
Yeah,
alternating. Very good. Right.
yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe now you have to be honest with yourself. I don't know, maybe you might be quite good in English, better in English, or best in English. But if you are, then I don't think you should at least, even, I don't know whether there is a requirement for you to be here. Mr. Murthy, just don't mind me saying that. If you are not going to speak, I don't think there is going to be much help, waiting. There is no, yes. So, I mean, if you are here, if you want to improve, then you should speak. Because there cannot be something in between. Just because you come and attend the sessions, I don't think your speaking is going to improve at all. Then it's not useful for any of us.
So
Right.
at least,
Yes.
so at least some of us are speaking, no, so the number
For
will
those who
gradually
are speaking.
increase.
Yes, those who are speaking.
So we should continue the class. I mean, the
I mean,
numbers
I will
who
continue the
speak
class,
will
but
gradually increase.
yeah, that's true. I mean, but for today I have to stop now. But I mean, I will continue with the class. There won't be issue with that. But again, I would like more student participation. And you have to tell me what is the best way that we can plan, we can conduct a session where each and every one of you will speak. I can't make you to speak. You have to volunteer and you have to speak. But maybe if we have less numbers in the class, maybe let's say 20, and then I can maybe look at each and every one of you and maybe provide some feedback on how to improve. So then I'll have a better idea. So we will plan that. And Mr. Murthy, I hope you can come up with a good plan where not taxing on any of the parties, because I undertook I'll anyway take one session per week, and maybe we can intensify the sessions once you are quite near to the interviews. So please do come up with some idea, some way where we can, have, we can utilize whatever the time that we have. I know that it's difficult to you and it's difficult for me. It is again not by choice, but by our decision that we came. So then you have to make full use of it. So please do. Right?
Yes, sir. The one thing, sir, I have seen the another one also. The influence of mother tongue. Influence of mother tongue. It means we may directly translate from our first language. Some sentence I had seen that this causes unnatural sentences or wrong word order. I had seen today.
Yeah,
So
that's mostly in writing, but when you are talking about spoken English, you don't really have much time to think too much and to process too much and to give an answer.
sure.
Then, Mr. Murthy, I think hope you can find a good modality and maybe
Definitely.
start it with me, and then we will continue. But I will only consider the class to be at least somewhat successful if
Yes, sir.
at least half shows up and engages. That is the most thing. I mean, you can show up. Even now, there are 35. Yes, Mudita?
Yes, sir.
In my point of view, sir, I think we should have to practice some vocabulary and some phrases to improve our language, this English language. Can you send some phrases or vocabulary to the chat box?
I mean, I can, but I don't know how it is going to be useful.
I
Because
think.
unless you are going to use it, Mudita.
Sorry?
Unless you are going to use it, not like use it in the sense just to write it down and get another sheet and write what is the meaning. I mean, none of that is going to be helpful when it comes to spoken English unless you engage. Right?
I think, sir, some phrases are useful for spoken.
Yes, that is correct. But what I am trying to say is that before coming there, before thinking about the phrases, vocabulary, yes, but then
Then
to think about, yes,
small
now,
chat groups.
yes, that's the thing. You should, but again, the chat should be between among those who are taking part. Right. Okay. Anything else? And Mudita, where do you work again?
I am from University of Rohuna examination branch.
Right. Very good. Right. So then maybe conclude for today. and then we will come up with a better plan. Maybe we can divide the class into smaller sections and then give it a try. Mr. Murthy, hope you can
Yes, sir.
find a better modality, and I hope also the
Thank
next
you.
time around that
Sure.
the candidates will speak,
Sure, sir.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I have to stop for now. Thank you very much for your attention and participation. So we just think
Thank you very
about
much, sir.
how we are. Yes, Rasika.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right. Okay. Then thank you very much and good night, everyone.